Hey, Alexandra, Allissa here. So we're going to try some Swedish therapy. Now you have a roller that I loaned you, and that's from the United States. But this roller here in Sweden from Sissel is, oops, sorry, is a link that I sent you, and Pilates uses this. So we have two different exercises we talked about. Now, when you first came in, it was the right ankle. Yeah. So we started with this and we did something very simple and very easy. So I want you to continue with that, but then you're going to add to it. And so in this video, we're going to do one leg. And I want you to compare that leg with the other leg before you go on to the spine, because this is something I don't think I showed. Yeah, I did show you. But these exercises, and I shouldn't say exercises, but this is you being your own therapist. It's the same pressure that I put on the body, but I want you to be able to identify where some problem areas live so that you can better address them, because you've been active all of your life, and there's probably quite a few things that have happened with your low back after the boys were born. And so it might just be very helpful to give the body this pressure so it can make better decisions for you and you can be active without having the discomfort, especially in the ankle, knees, low back, hips. And that goes up to the shoulder because we're all one chain. So we're going to do a couple things here. So they're reminders. But again, as I'm showing you one side, you will actually do both sides and then hopefully end with the roller on your spine softly. Everything is soft and everything is slow. And so with the boys, because they're growing so much and their legs are growing so much, that hina that's around the bone doesn't grow as fast as the bone sometimes, and they can get some vexed verk, so some growing pains. So for both the boys, this would be excellent if you can show them. And the more you show someone something, the more you understand it. So uh, I know that'll be a good thing for you, because I have a feeling you're a great mom. Okay, so let's see. Remember when we worked the last time, we tested the length of the legs, and I can't remember for sure, but I think the right side was a little bit longer. And then when we were done, the left side was a little bit longer. Now, it might be normal for this side to be longer because of how it fits in your hip, or that there's a bone that's a little bit longer than the other side. And I don't know that. You can have that tested somehow. But here's the thing. If this is normal for your body and this is normally longer, let's put yourself in a let's see if we can get your body back to that normal. Your normal and my normal are different. But if this is normal for the body, then let's get you back here so that it can adapt better, because this has been a problem for you for a little bit, and we don't want that. So start off just like you do at night, and you're just going to rub your feet together. Remember? Yeah, you go in all directions. So this is something that you do at night. This is something you do in the chair. And just make sure you don't have to do it this fast. I think I'm doing it fast for the camera, but oh, it feels good. And if you slow down a little bit, like now I'm going to, it really feels nice. And my feet go in every direction. And that ankle, the foot led, is really getting some range of motion. And we like that. And if you hear crack, 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 don't worry about it. Okay, so we had this one. We're going to do the right side first. So my right. You decide which side you're going to do, and then compare, and then go on to the spine. So remember, The knee comes up and the toes come up. And your heel is always on this side of the roller, remember? And now you're gonna dig those toes into the sand and the leg goes down. Toes come up, knee comes up. It takes a while to get this sort of motion. It takes a while. Takes a while. Yeah. Takes a while to get this sort of motion. Yeah. So keep it simple, keep it light. Dig your toes into the sand. Gräva i sanden. Kom upp, uppåt. So you can see I'm blending this with Swedish. Uppåt, uppåt. Gräva tårna i sanden. So dig the toes into sand. Gräva, gräva, gräva. Yeah. G-R-A 2 dots V-A, gräva. So you and I have this ability to learn Swedish. O-ä, So gräva, gräva i sanden. Yeah. Now, naturally, this roller comes up the vad, calf, and it will happen. So, you know, I'm sitting up here and I'm doing this. You can also lay down, but as that roller travels up, it's going to be a little bit more sensitive. And I'm really digging those toes into the sand so I can feel that pull. And the slower I go, the more I can feel it underneath. So after it has traveled up, just take it, push it down again. Your heel always is on that side of the roller, not this side and not on top. That side. Yeah. And now the toes are pointing. I bring the toes up and the knee comes up. And the knee goes down and the toes go forward. Yeah. So get this vogue, get this wave, find your own rhythm. And the slower you can make the rhythm, the more I think the body can have some awareness of what's going on. So if you're here and you're doing this, it's really not the same as this. I don't think. Yeah. Good. So once you've done this twice, 3 times, and this has traveled up to the middle part of the calf where it's the shuk, where it's thicker, then you just you can cross over for a little bit more weight to push down. And boy, we can feel it. Oh, we can feel it. And then both knees just gunga, we just swing back and forth. It's really simple. It's yeah, really simple. And again, I'm sitting up, but you can easily lay down and do this in bed at night before you sleep. And now, here. So this is one treatment option. And this is equally for the knee, equally for the foot. And the foot and the knee is connected to the hip. And that hip is connected to the low back. So anytime that you have an issue, you don't have to start on the low back. You can start lower. All right. So easily, you can take your bigger roller and do the same activity that we just did. So you can have the leg here and do it, or you can have it here and hang on to it. And again, you can lay down. So let me see, can I get myself to lay down? Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit louder because I'm laying down. Now, if you decide to lay down, fine, just do one side at a time, because I really want you to pay attention to what happens to the body. So now that we're done with this leg on the vogue, gräva i sanden, we're going to do another vogue. We're going to do another wave, but this wave is different. So this wave, the roller is just above the knees. So do you see? It's not under the knees. No, 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 no. It's just above the knee joint. So right about here. Yeah, good. So again, start with one side, finish with one side. So here, Let's go out. We turn the foot out and we let the leg follow. We turn the foot in and we let the leg follow. We turn the foot out and we let the leg follow. And we turn the foot in and we let the leg follow. So turn the foot first. This changes the hip. Turn the foot again, and again, this changes the hip. Turn the foot out, and then turn the foot in. Now, the rhythm. Think about the waves coming into a beach. So there's a rhythm to them. And there's a lot happening underneath the surface of the waves. But this rhythm is really relaxing to the body. And now I want you to pay attention to see what's happening here. We're going out and we're coming in. We're still turning the foot. We're still turning the foot. Turn the foot out. So the wave goes away from the beach, stranden, and the wave comes into the beach. Yeah. Now this muscle that's connected from the hip up to the front part of the spine is really important because it crosses over where our diaphragm, we're taking deep breaths. Also, at this point, we're getting a little baby massage on all the small tuintarm, tjockstarm. Tjocktarm, tuintarm. Tuintarm is the small intestine. Tjocktarm is the large intestine. You can't move this muscle here without having the intestines feel it. They are right there. So any digestive issues, this is a go-to thing. And it feels nice. Okay, so now I've done one position. I'm going to bend the knees up and I'm going to come up a little bit and there. So I'm on a second position and it's the same exercise. So again, the foot goes out and the leg follows and the foot turns in. Unfortunately, you can't see my foot in this video too well, but believe me, the foot's turning in and the leg follows. Now the foot is turning out and the leg follows. The foot turns in and the leg follows. So what's happening? I'm turning the foot, the hip socket is turning, but also underneath this part of the leg, all of that muscle structure is getting this movement. And when we have tissues that get stuck upon each other, because collagen is around every muscle. And if you've ever played with collagen on a chicken, you know it's sticky, but it has a certain amount of glidability. And when it gets sticky and doesn't glide, we have problems up and down our chain. So this is helping to get some more lubrication in between those layers. Okay, so we're done with one side. Now, I think it's important for you to then take that roller out and compare. Let both legs be down on the ground and then figure out, how does this leg lay on the ground now? Is it more yanked? Is it more even on the ground? Or do you have one leg that feels high up and the other one that feels really mot golvet against the ground, marken? Also, what's happening with the feet? Do you have a leg? Do you have one leg that is feeling way longer? Okay, cool. Just notice those things. You can notice your back if you want. And then you go back and you're going to finish that same routine that we did on the left side, on the opposite side. One place, two places, and then down here, and you can cross over. And you're going to grave it in isanden, grave it isanden. Slow, push it down 2 or 3 times and let that travel back up, and then gunga, and then snurra runt. Okay, so we're done with that one. Because I want you to sit on it. I think we have time for this. So sit on it. See how I'm sitting on the end? Yeah, I'm sitting on the very, very end, not here, because I want to lay down and I want my head on the roller. Here, okay? So now lay down. And all we're going to do with this one, both feet are on the ground, both hands are on the ground. And just help yourself go from side to side. So you have a line here, here, and here. And that's all we're going to do to finish out Alexandra. This is all we're doing. Because when you're done with this one, you'll know when you're done. Your body will be like, okay, get off. But it's under 10 minutes. If the boys have left for school and you're feeling a little bit stressed, this is a great one to do. You don't have to do the feet first or the legs. The reason I'm showing you that is because you could actually feel kind of dizzy when you're on the roller right here without doing the legs first. So if you feel dizzy, just open your eyes. But I'm gently going gunga to one side. I'm catching myself with my foot and my hand. And then I gently go back to the other side. So this is a gunga. And think of yourself as a boat on water. I mean, super cool, right? Let's keep the water theme. So vigunga. So you're that big boat. And it's just following the waves. Both hands on the ground. And when you're done with this, after 5, 7, 8 minutes, then you let one leg go long. I can't do it right here. And then, yeah, one leg goes long. And then you roll to that side, push the roller out. And now you're ready to lay on the ground and just feel, oh, so what's happened now? Okay, so now pay attention to how the body feels on the ground. And pay attention to if one leg is longer. And just kind of lay there and just relax. And all of that is maybe 20 minutes. So again, Alexandra, you don't have to do that all at once. But those are the 3 things that I think are the most important right now for you. So use the loner roller for as long as you need to. If you want to, buy the Sissel roller. It's around 700 crowns. And I put the link in the show notes. So enjoy. Hey,